Ever wondered when is the best time to plant and transplant tomatoes? This question has puzzled many a green thumb, but fear not. The answer lies not in the stars, but in understanding the life cycle of this versatile fruit. Tomatoes, though commonly mistaken for vegetables, are fruits that love the warmth. They hail from the tropics, so they crave heat and are sensitive to the cold. Understanding this fundamental characteristic of tomatoes provides the first clue to their ideal planting time. Start by planting tomato seeds indoors 6 to 8 weeks before the last spring frost date. The reason for this early start is simple. Tomatoes require a long growing season, and by starting seeds indoors, you'll ensure that the plants have all the time they need to bear fruit. To begin, fill a seed tray or pots with a good quality seed compost. Sow the tomato seeds on the surface, then cover with a thin layer of compost. The seeds need warmth, not light, to germinate, so place them in a warm spot, such as the top of the fridge or a heated propagator. After a week or two, the seeds will sprout. When they develop their first true leaves, which are the second set of leaves that appear and resemble tomato leaves, transplant them into 3-inch pots. Now, here's where the timing gets crucial. Transplant tomatoes outdoors only after the threat of frost has passed. Remember, tomatoes are tropical. They don't like frost. The soil should be at least 60 degrees Fahrenheit for the tomato plants to thrive. Before transplanting, harden off the plants. This process involves gradually introducing the indoor-grown plants to outdoor conditions over a week or two to avoid shock. Start with a couple of hours outside in a sheltered spot, then gradually increase their time outdoors and their exposure to sun and wind. When it's finally time to transplant, dig a hole for each tomato plant, placing them about 3 feet apart. Bury the plants up to their first set of true leaves. This encourages a strong root system as tomatoes can develop roots all along their stems. Water the transplanted tomatoes well and continue to water regularly, especially during dry spells. Tomatoes are thirsty plants and require consistent watering for healthy growth and fruit production. In summary, the best time to plant tomatoes is 6 to 8 weeks before the last spring frost date, starting them off indoors. Transplant them outdoors only when the threat of frost has passed and the soil is warm. Don't forget to harden off the plants before transplanting and remember to water regularly. With these steps, a bounty of juicy, ripe tomatoes will be yours to savor.